What's going on, guys? Mickey Robs Banks here for the Buffalo Nickel bag break. Bag 2, round 2. MTN bolts, welcome in. Getting started late as usual. Only a minute this time, though. Got a lot going on this week, but we are here. Got a little lint on the bag. All right, so in the Buffalo Nickel bag break, we started off with 360 unsearched Buffalo Nickels in the bag, full dates. There was 20 2020 Jefferson Nickels in the bag. If we pull one of those for you, we're going to get you a quarter ounce Stagecoach breaker round. And you're going to get an entry to win a 1913 Type 2 first year Buffalo Nickel. If you win a quarter ounce silver round, you could also trade that in for an entry to win the Buffalo Nickel album. Now, we will have to get a certain amount of entries in order to do the Buffalo Nickel album. We have to have at least 20 entries to draw a winner for this. Otherwise, we'll just have to give you the quarter ounce breaker round instead. Oh, there's plenty more spots, MTN. I only have you and Treasure Turd in for this round as of right now. So there's still, I believe we only got through 6 in the last stream, so that's 8. So let's do the math. So there's still 20. There's still 20 spots available as of right now. For this bag. We have one more bag to do at some point after this, but before we get into the third bag, we're going to do an Indian head hunt. I've got a bag of Indian head pennies that are unsearched by me. I haven't searched them. And it was a coin dealer. My coin dealer bought them as a bag, per coin. So I don't believe he went through them either. So I don't know what's all in that, but we'll get into that a little bit later. So I did make it to the coin show on Saturday, or on Sunday. I did not make it on Saturday because my work schedule all of a sudden switched to working late nights till 3 a.m., 4 a.m. So it's been an interesting turnaround. But I did make some nice pickups at the coin show, so we're going to be doing an auction on Thursday. And we'll be doing a preview tomorrow for that. So, all right, MTN, we'll see what happens. We'll see how far we get. As of right now, we got to get Treasure Turd was actually in first. So Treasure Turd's got the first spot. Then MTN's going to have 2 spots. We'll see what we can't find in this bag. Hopefully we find some more cool stuff. Oh, not treasure turd. That's MTN. All right, so we got 3 spots for so far to get through tonight. See if we get any further. Buffalo album. Yeah, so we did 6 last week, and we got 3 this week. That's 9. We still have 21 spots remaining for this bag. So let's get this written into the book so we can get your entries in for the 1913 as well. That also is included with your donation, and so is shipping. Bag 2, round 2. 1 was treasure turd. 2 MTN. 3 MTN. All right. So I've been scrambling all day. I had to get plane tickets. I have to go to Florida this weekend. Got some unfortunate news yesterday that a friend of mine had a family member pass away, and he's basically my brother, so I have to be there for him. So I'm going to Florida this weekend, Saturday night into Sunday, and returning on Tuesday. On top of working all week. All right, Treasure Turd, we're going to get you 12 Buffalo Nickels. Gonna dig down into the bag. We've got a small grouping. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got to get you 4 more. One, 2, 3. There's 4 there. All right, and we did not get you a Jefferson Nickel, unfortunately, Treasure Turd this time. But we got you 12 Buffalo Nickels. Let's see what you got. Got a 1937. Looks like it could have a mint mark. It does not. Got a 1937 Philadelphia. This is a 1913 Buffalo Nickel. Boom! Does it have a mint mark? I do not believe that that's a mint mark. Got something right there where it should be a mint mark, but it's not really raised. You see what you want to see. It almost looks like it could be an S. It is a type 2 with the 5 cents in recess. I can tell because the cents, the S in cents, moves all the way over to the rim. That's the way you can tell on that. But Treasure Turd, we got you a 1913 type 2 Buffalo nickel. In G4, that's a $10 nickel just by itself. So awesome score. That's the second 1913 we've pulled out of the bag of 1,000, not out of this bag. Got another 1937. And it's another Philadelphia. Got a 1935. Also a Philadelphia. Pretty sure that's just a contact mark, and it is. You got a 1935. This looks to have a mint mark. It's a 1937. Well, it looked to have a mint mark, but it did not. But a 1937 Buffalo nickel. Got a 1936 Philadelphia as well. Don't believe there's any varieties on the Philadelphias. It's only on the Denvers. That 35 could be a double die reverse, though. Let's take a look back at that. See, the 1935 double die reverse would be doubled on 5 cents and E pluribus unum. Take a look at that. Normally, I would have up the USB microscope, but it is not hooked up tonight. See the 35. It's not showing any obvious signs of the double die, but with it in this condition, you're going to have to put it underneath the microscope. So you definitely want to check the 35. And we've got a 1936 Philadelphia. 1936. Does have some extra luster to it on the reverse. Not so much on the obverse. Got another 1936. And this is a 36 Denver, which we can check for a 36D 3.5 leg. It would have a light leg. Does not appear to be the 3.5 leg. Got another 1936 Denver. It also appears to have all 4 legs. Got another 1935. And a 35 Philadelphia. Let's see if we can see any doubling on the reverse. or the 5 cents. Now, I do see a little bit of something going on with the T and the N. And it might. Definitely need to check that under the USB microscope. Got another 1935, another Philadelphia. Don't see any signs of doubling on that one. And last but not least, let's hope, last but not least, yet another 1935. This one is a Denver, though. 1935 Denver. 12 million minted, $1 in G4. It's definitely better than a G4. Full date, clear details. But not too bad. You got the first year, 1913 Type 2 Buffalo Nickel, plus 11 others. Couple to check for the DDR. And you're going to get an entry to win yet another 1913 first year Buffalo Nickel. So we got Treasure Turd down. MTN, you're up next. You got 2 spots. This will be your first one. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11. And 12. Don't see a 2020 in this batch. No 2020s. So let's see what we got here. That is an S-mint mark, I think. It is an S-mint mark. What's the date? Say 1936 S. 14 million minted. This is a 1937. Really good condition. A lot of luster left on that. It's a Philadelphia, though. 37 Philadelphia. No varieties to look for there. But that's a nice 37. Got a 1936. This, I believe, is a Denver. Nope, it's a San Francisco. '36 San Francisco. No varieties, but definitely in at least VF condition. Got another 1937. Don't think that's a mint mark. It is not. No mint mark on this one, and it's another 1937. Got a 1935. No mint mark on that one. So we can check it for the DDR. No signs of doubling on that. Don't think there's a mint mark on this one. There is not. It looks a little older, and it is. It's a 1920. Got a 1920 Buffalo Nickel. 1920 Philadelphia. A little bit of an older one. But 63 million minted. Quite a few of these minted. Got a nice looking reverse here. And that's a 29. It's a 1929 Philadelphia. But that's in really good shape. 36 million minted. It's at least VF20. That's a $5 nickel. It's definitely better than a VF20, but I don't grade Buffalo Nickels very often. I do see a significant portion of the horn still. I wouldn't call it a full horn, but it could be in the AU range. 1929 Philadelphia in AU would be a $20 nickel. So that's definitely a great nickel. Great Buffalo right there. At the bare minimum, it's at least a $5 nickel. And up next, I see a 1927. Decent shape. Not as nice as the last one. Definitely at least still a VF20. 1927 Philadelphia. The VF20, that'd be another $5 nickel. Let's double check and make sure there's not a mint mark. There is no mint mark, and I don't see any varieties listed. And we have a 1937. It's got some color, not a lot of wear. Pretty decent shape. No mint mark. Definitely has a lot of luster in the fields, though. But I believe they only made matte proofs, so I don't think this could be a proof. And we have a 1938. 1938 Denver. Only 7 million minted on this, so in F12, which it's at least that's a $4.50 nickel, according to the 2021 Red Book, so not bad at all. Evil Lenny, welcome in. Long time no see. Got a nice 1938 Denver minted Buffalo. 1938, there is a D over S variety. Let's see, 1938 D over S. Let's see if I can see anything about that. Oh, that's your last one. It's probably going to require the USB microscope to see that, though. Don't see any obvious signs of a D over S, but definitely put that one under the microscope and check it. And last but not least, hopefully, and it's definitely not the least, it's a 1925 Buffalo nickel. It's like, it's got a contact mark. Don't see a mint mark. 1925 Philadelphia. 35 million minted, but even in G4, it's still a $3 nickel. So by my count, you definitely got your money back. Considering I'm paying shipping for sure. Got a couple of $5 nickels. And you got a $3 at least nickel plus your standard other 9 Buffalo nickels. Looks like we're moving into a pretty good portion of the bag. Plus, you're going to get an entry to win that 1913, and that would make that one a break even, better than a break even on that. So we got 12 more nickels to pull for you. Let's see if we can't get you some silver to go with this haul. I see a Jefferson. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a really nice Buffalo. Wow. 5. That's a 1/4 ounce of silver. 6, 7. So I got to get you 5 more. That 1/4 ounce of silver goes out, and it goes into this bag. So we're going to write out a 1/4 ounce. I do, Eva Lenny. I still have 21 spots remaining for this bag. So we're not going to do all 21 spots tonight, but yes, I'd still have spots remaining. 1/4 ounce so far. And I'm going to place this 2020 nickel into the bag because it's out of the bag forever. But we're going to pull you a replacement. But your replacement can't be another Jefferson. So we're going to pull you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I believe that makes your 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, we got your 12. I was trying to pull 4 there, and then if you would have found a 2020, you would have got another 1/4 ouncer. But then the re-pull would have been for only a Buffalo. But nevertheless, it's $25 a spot, Eva Lenny. You get 12 Buffalo nickels. It's written in the description. You get 12 Buffalo nickels. There's 20 2020 Buffalo nickels in this bag. If you pull a 2020 Buffalo nickel, you're going to get a 1/4 ounce Stagecoach Silver breaker. I will break a 1 ounce round into quarters, and you'll get a 1/4 ounce of that. Unless you win 4 1/4 ounces, and I'll send you the whole ounce. MTN's got a couple ounces so far out of this, and a lot of nice Buffalo nickels. These are unsearched full date Buffalo nickels. My coin dealer had somebody go through the bag and just pull the ones that they could see the date on out and sold them to me directly just like that. Ringmaster Ray, welcome in. We're doing something a little bit different tonight, Ringmaster Ray. Doing a Buffalo nickel bag break. The details are in the description below if you want to check it out. So the first nickel on top, we got a 1937. It looks to be a Philadelphia. We'll double check that. All right, Evil Lenny, we'll get you down. There is no mint mark on that 37. This has a mint mark, and it's in decent shape. It's a Denver mint mark, clearly, easily to see. It's a 1936, but it does have all four legs, unfortunately. Looks like it might have a fifth leg. Nope, just the grass. It's got a nice 36D. We've got another 1935. This one is a Denver, though. No, I'm sorry. It's a San Francisco. Don't believe there's any varieties on the 35 San Francisco. Let me take a look. 35S, but only 10 million minted, so it's the lowest of them. It's at least an F12. That makes it a $2 nickel at least. So we're starting to get there. Plus you got the 1/4 ounce of silver. So that's definitely getting you there. This is a 1936 Philadelphia. Quite a few of those minted, but still in VF20, and that's at least VF20. That's a $2 Buffalo nickel. Don't see a mint mark on this one. It's a 1936 Philadelphia. Got a 1938, and it is a 38 Denver. 38 Denvers, again in just in G4, it's a $3.50 nickel. So we're definitely building. Got a 1937 Philadelphia. No variety on the 37P. And we have an older date. We have a 1924. 1924 Philadelphia. 1924 Philadelphia. There's 21 million minted. F12. It's going to be pretty close to that. In F12, the 1924P would be a $5 Buffalo nickel. So in F12, in VG8, it's a $2 Buffalo nickel. So it's at least that. Not bad. Got a 1937, and we still haven't got to that nice one I saw from the reverse yet that I know of. It's the 37 Philadelphia. I believe that's that nice one I saw. The very last one. This has a Denver mint mark. It's a 36 Denver. But it does have all four legs. Another 1936. This one's a Philadelphia. And last but not least, we hope, this is an excellent condition Buffalo nickel. Definitely in the XF range at least. It's a 1936 Philadelphia. 1936 Philadelphia in XF is a $3 nickel. So not too bad MTN with that 1/4 ounce. You're up to a full ounce now. Another full ounce of silver for your spot donations. Plus you got 2 more entries for the 1913 Type 2 Buffalo nickel. And if you want to convert any of those 1/4 ounces into entries for the Buffalo Nickel album, let me know. We can do that. All right, let me check the phone. See what we got. We do have 2 spots donated for by Evil Lenny. So we're going to get Evil Lenny 2 spots. Thank you, Evil Lenny. All right, MTN, I'll let you know. We'll see what happens after these 2. If we get more spots, then we'll go. Ringmaster Ray, I've pulled some S-mints out of these bags. I just pulled one for MTN, but I don't. Again, they're unsearched, so I don't know what the mint marks are going to be on them. That's the whole thing. Is it's unsearched, so I could pull anything out of this bag. I could pull a 1936D 3.5 leg in G4 $400 Buffalo nickel. I wouldn't know. All right, Evil Lenny. I'll keep that in mind. If we don't have any more takers on the Buffaloes after this, we might figure out what we're going to do with the Indian bag. I need to get a bag, but I got a bag. We'll figure it out. See what we can do. I also have an Indian Head Scent album that has some flying eagles, so that will be a part of it as well. So I still haven't put all that math together yet, but we'll see what happens. If we got time, we'll definitely do it. But if not, that'll be the next bag break. Will be the Indian Head bag break. It'll be smaller. You'll get less Indian Head Scents than Buffalo Nickels, obviously, but the prize will be bigger if you win the Indian Head Scent album, obviously. So there's definitely some math required on my part to figure that out. All right. Hopefully I don't have more than 12 here. Nope, only got 9. I've got 3 more in my hand. That makes 12. I don't see any 2020s in that first pull, Evil Lenny, but we still have another pull for you, so we'll see. All right, Ringmaster Ray, we'll get you down for the Buffalo Nickels. That doesn't look like it has a date, does it? It does. It's a 1929. Philadelphia, but again, these are unsearched, so I don't know what these are going to look like coming out. So I don't like the way that one looks. Evil Lenny, you let me know if you need a 1929 Philadelphia, but if not, I'll re-pull that for you because I don't really qualify that as having a date. So let me know, Evil Lenny. I'll re-pull you one, or we can give you the 1929. You can tell it's a 1929, but I wouldn't consider that a full date. Again, these are unsearched by me or my coin dealer, so I'm pulling it blind. If there's been some nickels like that I've had to re-pull just because they are unsearched. We don't know. Until you let me know, we'll keep checking your nickels. It's a 1936, and it's a Philadelphia. It's an odd 1936 Philadelphia. It looks like a DDR. There's something definitely shipped. Could be machine doubling, but the whole Buffalo looks like it's got an outline on the bottom and slightly to the left, but probably machine doubling because there's no variety listed for that. There's no variety in the book listed for that, for the 1936 Philadelphia. But it's definitely got some extra outlines. You'll see it yourself when you get it. Definitely interesting. Okay, so we're going to flip it. Heads, repull it. Tails, keep it. All right. It's on heads now. Let's flip it. Heads. Heads, repull it. All right. We will repull it. So that's going to go into the bag of the taken out of. And we're going to repull that nickel. We've got another one. That one's got a date. It's a 1936. And it's another Philadelphia, unfortunately. But we still got 10 more to go through, so let's see what we can find. Don't see a mint mark on this one. It's a 1937. 1937 Philadelphia. I saw a few that looked kind of odd like this. They got some coloring going on to them. Is that a lamination? Delamination? Or is that glue? It's a 1936. It's a Philadelphia. No, it's missing. It's dirty. It's a combination of dirty and lamination. Interesting. I'll send that one to you. If you don't like it, I'll swap it out and send you another one. I don't want to mess with it. But if it's damaged, I'll replace it. This is a 1936 S. There goes the S mints again. 1936 S. 14 million minted. This is a Philadelphia, 1937. This one has definitely got some toning or erosion. Let's see what the date is on it. It's definitely got a mint mark. But it's hard to see what that mint mark is. It is a Denver mint mark. That's what that first 1913 looked like. It's a 1936. Well, that's a corrosion coin. That's definitely no error. Nothing going on with that. So we'll re-pull that one. It's definitely got some corrosion on it. We've got a 1936. And it's a Philadelphia. I did see where Casey had talked to him, but he's been in the hospital. He's been in and out of it and apparently dead and revived a few times. But from what I know, he's still alive and in the hospital. This is a Denver, and it's a 37 Denver. But it's not the 3.5 leg, though it is in at least VF 20 condition. That's a $3 Buffalo nickel. It's a 1925 Philadelphia, and it's in VF condition. 1925. VF makes that an $8 nickel. Not too shabby. We still got to re-pull that corroded coin. We got 2 more left to search, though. Got a 1936. It's a Philadelphia. And definitely something happening with this guy. 1937. It's a Philadelphia. It's just a bag mark. It looked like the thigh continued in, but just a bag mark, contact mark. $37 Philadelphia. And we got to replace this corroded coin, so we're going to take this one out. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I was hoping for him too. It's been a minute. But apparently Casey had his number, a way to contact him that I don't. So he was able to get in contact with him. All right, we got you a different Buffalo nickel than the corroded one. This one's got a pretty decent amount of that horn left on it. It's got some toning. It's not perfect. It's a 1937, but it's really in decent shape technically. I would give that easily an extra fine grade. And an XF37 Philadelphia, that's at least a $3 nickel. All right, so not too shabby on the first round. Didn't get you any silver, but let's see if we can change that on the second round. Didn't get anything too old this time, 1924, or was it 25? 25, I think, was the oldest one we got for you. But you're also going to get an entry to win the 1913 Type 2 Philadelphia Buffalo nickel. And we're going to reload and get you 12 more. Yeah, it's not bad at all. Even 12 standard dated Buffalo nickels is not going to be too bad. There's going to be some better dates found. There's going to be some not better dates found. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I see some better dates there already. Or some older dates, let's say. You need 4 more. 1, 4. Okay. All right, I didn't get a 2020 in that pull either. Let's count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, so no silver, but let's hope we make up for that. Got a 1937, Philadelphia. Got another 1937, Philadelphia, but that's corroded, so we're going to get you another one for that. Nerd and Liz, welcome in. And this one's a 1936. It's not corroded. It's not a Denver, so we won't be the 3.5 leg, but it is in really good shape. It's VF at least. 36 Philadelphia VF. At least a $2 nickel. This one's in good shape. It's got a great 5 cent and a great mint mark. What's the mint mark? It is an S mint mark, and it is in fantastic condition. Wow. Definitely in XF condition. It's a 1936 Denver. It's not missing a leg, unfortunately, but not bad in XF. 36D in XF, you're looking at a $4 nickel. So we're building. And there's that better date, or one of the better dates, 1935. It's a Philadelphia, so we can check it for double die reverse. Let's see what we got. Don't see any obvious signs of doubling, unfortunately. But in the 35 Philadelphia, in XF it's 5, and VF it's 2, so it's somewhere in between there. We'll call it 3. Not too bad. That is almost a full horn, and that has a full mint mark and a lot of luster. This is a nice buffalo. Yeah, that's. I don't think it would qualify for an actual full horn, but you can see the whole horn for sure. It's got all 4 legs. Let's hope it's a better date. It's a 1937. 1937 Denver would be the 3-legged, but it's not missing the leg. But the 1937D in extra fine is a $4 nickel. It's at least an XF. It's probably better than that, though. It's not too shabby. All right, we got an older date. We got a 1927. Don't see a mint mark. It's not in the best condition, but it's at least a G4. 1927. Philadelphia. And we've got another 1935. This one's not corroded. It's toned nicely, though. And maybe it is corroded. Let's see if it has a mint mark. It does. It is a 35S. 35S. Nothing special about 35S. It's only 10 million minted, but that's still not crazy low. But it's definitely got some corrosion, so we can repull that one for you. Let me know. Got a 1926 in good shape. Full date. I can see a lot of the horn. That's a Philadelphia. 1926 Philadelphia. F12, it's at least $2.50. If it's VF, which it's probably VF, it'd be $5. Not a DDR on the 35S MTN. It would be a 35 Philadelphia that would have the DDR. This is a 1936, and it is another S. It is another S, 36S. VF to XF. We have a 1934. 1934 Philadelphia. Got a 1936 Philadelphia. Another 1936. You can see the horn on that guy. Look at that. It's got some gunk. I wouldn't call it corrosion, though. But not horrible. 1936 Philadelphia. There's something going on across the head. Just a little bit more gunk. So it's dirty, but it's in good condition. So let's see what we got. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We've already swapped out that one. Do you want to swap out this one as well? The 35S could be a DDR. Well, then I think you'll want me to send this to you, Eva Lenny. Can't see any signs of doubling, but it's kind of hard to tell with the corrosion. All right, so we'll send those to you. Sorry we didn't get you any silver that time. Well, we got you 12 Buffalo Nickels. Definitely worth a chance. Again, we haven't pulled any $1,000 coins out of this bag, but we pulled some decent ones so far. So we pulled a couple of first-year Type 2s. We pulled some 20s. I think we pulled some teens in the last live stream, or in the first live stream. Maybe the second, I'm not sure. But there's definitely some finds coming out of here. Let me check the phone. And I think we got yeah, we have Ringmaster Ray in for a spot. So let me write that into the book. Four was Lenny. 5 was Lenny. 6 is Ray. And I thought I saw that as well, but I wasn't sure if that was the first one or the second one. So MTN wants in again. So you'll be in next. So we're going to do Ringmaster Ray first and then MTN. No worries, Ray. And then we'll write out MTN's envelope. He'll be in after Ray. All right. We got to get you 12 nickels. Don't think that that's more than 12. Let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm going to move this bag around. I don't see any 2020s in here either. I try to do this to where I'm not doing any damage to the coins, but we do need to make sure it's mixed up. All right, I see some different dates. This one's got some frosting or fogging. Let's see what we got here. Definitely different. It looks like a different strike. It has a Denver mint mark. If I had to guess, this is going to be a 38. But there is the off chance this could be an older proof. Satin proof. Because it is, the lettering is quite removed from the rim, and that's a good sign of a satin proof strike. It is an older date as well. This is a 1925 in fantastic condition. Wow. 1925. It's a Denver, so it can't be a proof. But it's a 1925. It has some fogging on it, but it is in great shape. Great shape, great detail. Not much circulation on that. Decent amount of horn. 1925 Denver. Only 4,450,000 minted in G4. That's a $10 nickel. In VG8, it's a $20 nickel. In F12, it's a $40 nickel. Boom! Ringmaster Ray. Let's get this on a background. It's got some frosting on it, but all the detail is definitely there. It's at least a VF. At least, well, let's say it's at least a F12. F12 is a $40 nickel. That's at least an F12. At least. So Ringmaster Ray, it's not an S, but it is a great find. That's one of the best pulls we've had out of the bag. One of, not the best, but one of. There's definitely some things to be found in the bag. This one looks like it could be a little bit older, but I don't know. It does have a Denver mint mark, though, so let's see. It's a 1934 Denver. It is a little bit older. 1934D, only 7 million minted. In F12, it's a $4 nickel. Not bad. B. Large and small mint mark varieties exist. So I don't know which one it's going to be. That's at least an F12. At the very least, an F12. If it were to be a VF, 34D would go to $9. So Ringmaster Ray getting the fines. Got a 1938 in great condition. Let's see. It is a Denver. It's at least an F12. Probably a VF, but I always grade conservatively. If it's a VF, it's 475. And a fine, it's 450 or 450 in an F12. It's at least that. The very least that. Oh, I'm going the wrong way with this. Okay. We are here on this one. It's another one of those where it's got not quite as much as the one I found for Evil Lenny. It is a good deep strike. 1936 though. Philadelphia. Got a 1929. 1929 has a mint mark. It is a Denver mint mark. 1929D. Only 8 million minted. In VG8, it's a $2 nickel. It's at least a VG. Could be an F12. Got another 1929. This one is a Philadelphia, though. 1929 Philadelphia. Got a 1935 in good condition. It's a 1935 Philadelphia. We can check it for the DDR. Don't see any signs of the DDR on it, unfortunately. But you definitely want to check it on the USB microscope to be sure. So 7 down, 5 to go for Ringmaster Ray. He's already in the green on this pull. This has a Denver mint mark. It's a 37 Denver, but it does not have a half leg. It has all 4 legs. This one's in better condition. Doesn't have a mint mark. It's a 37 Philadelphia. 37 Philadelphia. I would say that's at least a VF. That's a $2 nickel. Not bad. This is also a Philadelphia. Also a 37. Got a 1936 in really good shape. Really good shape. Little to no wear on the front or the reverse. It's a Philadelphia though. 36 Philadelphia. We'll call it a VF just for conservative properties, and that'd be a $2 nickel. Another one in great shape. Another 36 Philadelphia. So pretty good, Ray. Definitely got the find of the hunt tonight so far, the 1925 Denver, and at least F12. Only 4.45 million minted. Congrats, Ringmaster Ray. And you'll get an entry to win the 1913 Type 2 first year Buffalo. No, MTN, I wasn't. I had to work until like 4 a.m. last night. So I got up today. I had to go to the dentist because they missed, when they pulled my teeth, they missed a piece of one of the teeth. And then I had to go to the coin dealer. So wasn't able to get that going. Hopefully Wednesday morning I can get it going, because I am going out of town this weekend. So my work schedule shifted to late nights. Yeah. All right. I need to put this buffalo from earlier in the do not return bag, so we can do something else with it. MTN, we've got you in for another spot. We're going to get you another 12. Let's see if we can find you some silver. We didn't find any for Ray, but we did find him some nice buffaloes. So let's see if we can find you some nice buffaloes or some silver. Either way, it'll be good. And right there on top, you got a 2020. So you got a 1/4 ounce of silver, or both, right? Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we're counting that as 8. So we're going to pull 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. One looks pretty slick, but that's your 12. And then we're going to replace that 2020. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We got to get you one more buffalo. This has to be a buffalo, though, or we have to put it back. It's a buffalo. Pretty nice looking buffalo. Let's see what it is. So let me write down your 1/4 ounce. So you get the 1/4 ounce silver to start off with. This is going to go in the do not return bag. And we're going to see what we got you for buffaloes. So let's see what that last one was that I just pulled, the repull. It's a 1936. It looked older, but it's not. 1936 Philadelphia. Got a 1936 Philadelphia. Got a 1937 Philadelphia. Come on. Got a 1936 Philadelphia. Come on. Let's get something other than 36s. This has a Denver mint mark, so we got a mint mark. That's a good start. And it's a 1928. Got a 1928 Denver. 1928 Denver. Only 6 million minted. F12, it's a $5 nickel. It's at least that. At least that. Not bad. We got another 1936. It's another Philadelphia. All right, let's get some better dates. Another 1936 Philadelphia. Well, that doesn't have a date on it. It's not a raised mound. Take another look at this. We're gonna have to repull this one for you. Yeah, it's going to be a repull. It could be a 27p, but you wouldn't like that, and really looks like it's more like a 37p. So we're going to no mint mark on that, so we're going to repull that one for you. Again, these are unsearched, so. And this has to be a buffalo. It is. These are unsearched, so I don't know what's in here. So when things like that happen, we just pull you another one. I always throw a few extra in the bag just in case. Another 36p. All right. Better than a no date, though. Another 36p. Goodness. And looks like we're going to have another repull. I can see it's a 28, but it looks like it may have been nickedated at some point. So that's not going to work. It's 28p. Nothing special there, so we're going to have to repull that one for you too. Come on, not a 36p. A 37p. Not much better. And that's a 36p. But I don't like that one either. That's in terrible shape, so we're going to repull that one too. Come on, let's get something that's not a 36p. Not that. Can't do that one. I wish I could. Okay. That's not a P. It's a D. It's not a P. That's a D. What is this? And it's definitely better. Definitely got pretty full horn on it. A lot lesser. It's a Denver. It's a 38 Denver. Nice. 38 Denver in good shape. Not a 36p. And this one is a Philadelphia. And it's a 36 Philadelphia. All right, so you did get the quarter ounce, but you got the nice 38D, and you got the 28, or what was it? The 28, yeah, you got the 1928 Denver in good shape also. So not too bad. With the quarter ounce, definitely a win for MTN, and you'll get another entry for the 1913. And then if you want to convert any of those quarter ounces into an entry into the Buffalo Nickel album, there's a lot of nice buffaloes in that album. So let's check to see if anybody else wanted in. That does look like we're all caught up on PayPal for the bag break. So let me put some math together and let me see what I can do if we're going to do the Indian heads. Okay, so first I need to grab the Indian Head album. So the album contains 42 Indian Head cents plus the 1857 Flying Eagle cent. And then the bag I haven't even counted them. Let's count them out. $50. $91 plus, I think there's probably going to be about 150 Indian Head cents. Let's see. 153 Indian head cents in this bag. So we'll call it 150 because three of those are going to be for the extra three will be for ones that are just if you can't even tell it's an Indian, or I don't know. I haven't looked at them. It's unsearched by me. I bought it straight out of the bag from the coin dealer, which obviously he hadn't gone through. So let me do some math on that and see what we got to do to put together donation tiers for that. And we'll see if we can get it going. So the book itself has the 42 Indian head cents. It has the 1859, the 1860, 1862, the 1863. It has the Flying Eagle cent. It has the 1864, the 1865, the 1867. Obviously, it doesn't have the 1877, but there's 42 Indian head cents in this. Almost a full back page is written. I don't know if the L is the L or the no L. I'm not sure on that one. I don't know enough about them, but I know what I had to pay for the book. So let me do some math real quick. Let's get the calculator. Okay, and then let me do this. Okay, so here's the deal. For a $25 donation, you get one entry to win the entire album. All 42 of the Indian head cents that are in the album with the Flying Eagle cent. You're going to get 5 Indian head cents pulled. 5 Indian head cents and one entry. There'll be let me do the math on that. There's only going to be a total of 20-something spots. So there'll be 30 spots available for the whole Indian head cent bag break. So you're going to get 5 Indian head cents pulled randomly. I don't know what they are. You might know what they are. We'll find out what they are. They might be good. They might be no good. I have no idea. They're unsearched Indian head cents. Unsearched bag of Indian head cents. You're going to get 5 Indian head cents. You're going to get 1 entry to win the entire album of Indian head cents. And it'll be 25 per person. The album itself is worth $100. The album itself, with the 42 Indian head cents. So you're going to get a chance to win the album. One person will go away, or one entry number will get pulled for the album. So the more entries, the more spots, but you'll get 5 Indian head cents and you'll get an entry to win the album. Now, if we don't want to do the album, I can take the album out. We can figure out another deal and we can do less and give you more Indian head cents. But I wanted to include the album because it'll give you a spot to possibly plug in some of the pulls that you find, and you might end up with a more completed Indian head cent album. But that's the only way I can do the Indian head cent album as the prize. Now we can pop the Flying Eagle cent out of the Indian head cent album and make that the prize, and then I can make that get you a lot more pulls, because that takes $100 out of my cost. All right, so let me redo the math on that. Casey Rhodes, what's going on? All right, so let me redo the math on that. You got 150 Indian head cents. Okay, so with the Flying Eagle cent as the jackpot that you get an entry for, we can do 10 total spots. We can do 10 total spots, and you can get it's $25 a spot, 10 total spots, and you get a chance, 1 in 10 chance to win the Flying Eagle cent, and you get 15 Indian head cents. All right, MTN wants 2 spots. We're going to pop the Flying Eagle cent out of the book. We'll do the book in the next auction. That'll be the jackpot prize. There's 10 spots available. MTN got in for 2. Evil Lenny said he wanted in for 1. It's $25 a spot, and you're going to get 15 pulls for the Indian head cents. Let me grab my bag to put these into so that I guess we'll put them in the peach bag for now. Hopefully we can get through all of these tonight. If not, I'll have to find another bag to do the jackpot with tomorrow. Or on Thursday, sorry. Now, 3 of the Indian head cents are known. They're in Littleton envelopes. So this is a VG, a G, and a G. So we're going to keep these aside for repulls. If we pull you Indian head cent that's totally obliterated, we can replace it with one of these. Baltimore Colt, welcome in. What's going on? We just wrapped up. Well, we still have the Buffalo Nickel bag break, but right now we're moved on to the Indian head cent bag break. I've got a bag of Indian head cents unsearched by me. I don't know what the dates are in here. I don't know what the mint marks could be in here. I don't know what is in the bag, but we're doing $25 a spot. I have 8 spots left. You're going to get a chance to win the 1857 Flying Eagle. Or the bird cent. And you're going to get 15 Indian head cents for 25 bucks. Include shipping. Give me just a second. I wasn't planning on being on as long tonight, but I need to send something to my mom. And I still need to get my plane ticket for Florida. So let me send her this message. Okay. And we got some notifications coming through. So we've got MTN in for the first 2 spots. Let's see what we can find for MTN. Let me get a new page in the book so we can write that in. All right. Indian head bag break, and Evil Lenny wanted in for a spot as well, so we'll get Evil Lenny a spot. All right, so something different. I definitely haven't seen anything like this before. I've seen it with some other nickels, but not with the Buffalo Nickels. Definitely not with the Indian head cents. I have no idea what's in this bag, so we're going to find out together. But you're going to get a chance to win the Flying Eagle cent as well. So each $25 donation gets you one entry. And then we have Evil Lenny. So there's 7 spots available for the break. Not MTN. Lenny. All right. Let's see what's in the bag. Ringmaster Ray, we found you a $40 Buffalo nickel in your $25 donation. So you didn't do too bad. All right, I've got 15 for your first 25 MTN. Let's see what we got. Plus your other 11 Buffalo Nickels as well. Ringmaster Ray, there was a couple other finds in there. So we have an 1893 Indian head cent. Let's get the book, see what we got going on. All right, so if there is a mint mark, it would be on the bottom. But I don't see any mint marks listed for any Indian heads until 1908 and 1909 only. Okay. So we don't know if we have any of those. Gotcha. So we don't need to worry about the mint mark unless it's a 1908, 1909. And the first one is the 1893. The 1893 NG4 would be a $3 penny. I also don't know grading on Indian Head since. This one had a little gunk, but it's a 1907. It's in better shape. Obviously, it's a 1907. (1907) Philadelphia. Obviously, they're all Philadelphia, other than the 1908 and 1909. 1907. Got an 1897. Got an 1887. Got a 1901. It's a 1903. What's going on with that? Is there something going on with the 1903? I don't see anything listed. There's a whole nother, like, it looks like it could be, I don't know. Let's see if we can see that on camera. See that raised area out in front of, see that? Don't know what that is. That's obviously different. But I will set it aside. It's 25, Evil Lenny. I got you written in for a spot already. Shit. That's my buddy back home. I definitely need to talk to him. So I'm going to have to take a minute here to make that call back. It's better condition. Probably a newer date. It is a 1907. 1907. Newer date. We got a 1901. Got an 1898. Got another 1898. Got an 1879. That's an earlier one. $18.79. Only 16 million minted. And G4, it's an $8 Indian head cent. Definitely a better date. All right, Evil Lenny, I'll get you in for another spot. I did hear the phone going off, so we might have had other people that want in. Got an 1897. Got a 1902. And a 1906. All right, MTN, what do you want to do with this one? Do you want me to send that one? I can replace it for one of the Littleton Coin Company bag Indian head cents if you'd like. But definitely something's going on with this. I'm not sure what it is. All right. I will send that to you. And we'll get your next 15 up. All right, let me put up the be right back, guys. I do need to go take this phone call, so I will be right back. It is, you guys weren't here earlier. I have basically a death in the family, not my immediate family, but my extended family that I have to deal with, and I have to fly back to Florida for. So, and this is a call about that, so I definitely have to go take that call. So I will be right back, and we'll continue this momentarily. Give me just a second. I appreciate that, Evil Lenny. So give me just a second. I'll be right back, guys. I need to take this phone call. Now we'll get right back to it. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. That was a had to situation. So, but I am back. We'll continue on this hunt. Sometimes things happen and they're unexpected, but you just have to do it. So, all right. Sorry for the delay. I was expecting the call, but I wasn't expecting it to take that or to come during the live stream. So, but we got MTN in for your first one. We got to get your second one MTN, and then we've got Evil Lenny in for 2 after that. So I'm going to write Lenny in. And then I need to check the PayPal to see if anybody else wanted in. Well, looks like we got Treasure Turd in. I do believe. Yep, we got Treasure Turd in. So after Lenny's 2, Treasure Turd wants in for 1. And that will give us 5 spots remaining for the Indian Head Scent bag break. All right, MTN, let's get your next 15. All right, Baltimore, we'll check it and we'll find you. And we'll move you in front of Treasure Turd. I just heard something come through, so it might have just taken that long. All right, I've got 15 here for MTN. Let's see what we got. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, we got your 15. And let me check the PayPals and get everything in order and write everybody into the book. Oh, yep, you did get in before Treasure Turd. Baltimore Colt. So we're going to get Evil Lenny down for 4. 3. He was already in for 3. He's in for 4. Number 4, the 4th spot. Number 5 spot is going to Baltimore Colt. Number 6 spot is going to Treasure Turd. And number 7 spot is going to MTN. And that leaves us with 3 more spots remaining. 3 more spots remaining. And if we get all 3 done tonight, then we'll go ahead and pull the winner for the if we get all the spots done tonight, we'll do them all, and we'll pull the winner for the Indian Head or the Flying Eagle scent next, the bird scent. All right. So let's see what your second 15 are, MTN. Got a 1904. It's in good shape. I can see a full Liberty on it. Got an 1897. Not in the best shape, but it's a better date or an older date. Got an 1892 here. What do we have on 1892? 1892, nothing spectacular. 37 million minted. That is a 1903 or is that an 08? It was a 1903. Got a 1903. We have a 1901. A 1906. So this batch has a few newer ones. A 1907. And it, oh no, it's the 8 and the 9. Only the 8 and the 9. So 1907. Definitely has a full Liberty. $1904. Liberty is visible on this one as well. Full Liberty. It's got some dirt on it, but otherwise well. It's a 1906. Not the nicest on the 1906. This is an 1883. 1883. $18.83 is not in the best condition, MTN. So you let me know if you want to keep this or if you want me to trade that out for one of the newer ones in the Littleton package. I can see the date, but it's not in the best condition. And this is an 1889. The 1889. $48 million minted. Looks like it might have some bite marks in it. I don't know. Definitely something going on with that as far as damage possibly. So, but we can trade out up to one per pull for you for one of the newer ones if you'd like. So you let me know on that. This is 1905. I don't know why that's getting hidden, but trade in the 89. All right, will do. And I'm just going to grab the first one off the top, and that's the 1906. We've got a 1904. Got a 1903. Another 1904. And we have an 1894. 1894 could be a double date 1894. Only 16 million minted, though. It's a $5 Indian head cent, so a nice find. Double date, 1894. Double date. Oh yeah, you're gonna need a USB microscope to see this for sure. If it is, I wouldn't be able to see it by hand, but let me check on that 4, because if I could see it anywhere, I'd be able to see it on the 4. I cannot see it from the loop, but the date definitely looks, could be gunk, but it definitely looks, there's something around the edges of it. But the way it looks in the book, you're definitely going to need a USB microscope to check that. If it was, though, it would be a $30 cent in G4. All right. So that's your second round MTN. We'll get back to you after Evil Lenny and then Baltimore Colt. And then Treasure Turd. But Evil Lenny is up next. Evil Lenny, you're going to get 2 entries to win the Flying Eagle set. 2. All right, I've got 15 here for your first 25. Let's see what we got you. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, not 15. Let's count them again. All right, so we got to get you one more. And that'll make 15. We'll see what we got you. It's a 1906. We have an 1881. Earlier date, 39 million minted, but in G4 it's a $5 cent. It might be a G4. Pretty close. If it ain't, we got a 1907. Got an 1893. Got an 1891. It's dark, but it still has Liberty on it. Yes, it does. It is toned. It is toned, but it is in decent shape. So 1891, let's just say for good measure, it's a F12. That's a $5 Indian head cent. But I mean, you can read full Liberty, so that wouldn't make it better than an F12. Got a 1901. Got an 1891. 1891, 47 million minted, but in G4 it's a $3 cent in the book. It's going by book value. It's a general overview for that. 1907 does have the full Liberty. Got a 1902. Got an 1895. 1895. Nothing spectacular, but an older date, 38 million minted. Got a 1905. 1905. Got an 1899. Still in the $3 range on G4. And this one's rough. Definitely has some corrosion. It's an 1880 though. So 1880, 38 million minted. It's got some corrosion. We can swap that out for one of the Littleton 1900s if you want, or I can send it to you, but it's an older date. Got a 1904. And last, but hopefully not least, got an 1896. 1896. 39 million minted, $3 in G4. But I can still see Liberty on it, so it's definitely better than that. Well, it doesn't have full Liberty. You can see where it should be, but it's not all the way there. So let me know, Eva Lenny, on the 1880. I can swap that out if you'd like. If you want to keep the 1880, we'll send it to you. We'll set it aside for now. And we'll get into your next 15. Pretty sure I got 15 here, but we'll count them to make sure. There is 15 here. Again, let me know what you want to do on that 1880. This is a 1902. A 1907. A 1904. Got a 1902. Got an 1891. 1891, 47 million minted, but an older date. Got an 1890, 57 million minted. Got an 1881. 1881 is in the $5 range with 39 million minted. Not too shabby. 1898. 1893. We'd be looking for that 1894 for a double date. Or the 1888 would be a good one to find too. Is that a 1900? I believe it is. Is a 1900. 66 million minted. $1901. Got an 1892 in really good shape. Let's see how good. So you can read Liberty all day. Wow, you can see the detail in the feathers. All the detail in the rim. This is a very lightly circulated 1892. A lot of details in the wreath. Full shield. 1892. You put it in the EF40, that's a $20 Indian head cent. 1892. I don't grade Indian head cents, but I think that it definitely is a candidate for VF20. That's a nice one. It's an 1890. Dark toned 1890. $57 million minted. Nothing spectacular. Got a nice 1903. And a damaged 1906. So we're gonna keep the 1880. I think that Evelyn would like that, and then we're gonna trade out that 1906 for a better one, for a 1905 in good. The 1880 is definitely a older date. Surely harder to find because you're not going to find them in rolls or anything. Likely. You're not likely going to find them in any rolls or anything. So. All right, so we got Evelinian, and then up next we got Baltimore Colts. I'm worried that we only got one more to trade in, but we'll see. Hopefully that'll work. Ringmaster Ray says, I'm back, as Arnold Schwarzenegger said. I'll be back. Welcome back. We are now in the Indian head scent bag break portion of the stream now. Baltimore Colt is up next. We're going to pull you 15 Indian head scents. I believe I have 15 here. Let's count them. There is 15. Let's see what we got. Yeah. You'll get an entry to win the Flying Eagle scent, the bird scent. It's an 1882 to start us off. Not bad. 1882 is in the $5 range on G4. Definitely better than G4, though. Let's take a look. Oh, yeah. I can easily read Liberty. So you're definitely in the F12 consideration. F12 on an 1882 is an $8 Indian head scent, according to the Red Book. Got a 1901. Got a 1909. Now this could be something. 1909. If this is an S, this could be a $300 Indian head scent. If this is a 1909 S, I have no idea. It's an unsearched bag. I don't know. You don't know. Let's see. Let's find out. I do not see a mint mark, unfortunately, Baltimore Colt. Gonna inspect. There is not an S, unfortunately. Let's take a look at the 1909. But still, in G4, it's a $12 Indian head scent in G4. It's at least a G4, so still not bad. Still not bad. It's really more like a VG8. In a VG8, you're looking at a $15 Indian head scent. Not bad. Not bad. The S would have been cool, but we'll take the 1909. We've got a 1902. Nothing spectacular about that one. 1901. Again, it's an unsearched bag. I have no idea what's in here. We're finding out together. This is a 1905. We have yet another 1909 Indian head scent. What? That's the second one in Baltimore's pull. Wow. You got a retained lamination error, 1909 Indian head scent. Is there a mint mark? If there's a mint mark, this thing is going to be ridiculous. This has a retained lamination error. It's folded back over with the letters on it upside down. It's stupid. Stupid lamination error on this. This is definitely more than a $15 Indian head scent. You definitely won on this. If you were curious as if this bag was searched or not, this right here will assure you it has not been searched. Wow. Unbelievable. All right, moment of truth. No mint mark. No mint mark, unfortunately, but either way, that lamination error, this is definitely a $25 scent. You got all your money back right there. All the way. All the way. And I got to pay to ship it to you. It's at least a G4 and it has a lamination error. It's definitely going to be at least a $25 scent. Treasure Turd, welcome in. You'll be up next. We just found a retained lamination error on a 1909 Indian head scent. Got a 1901. And that's the second 1909 we found on the 15 that we pulled for Baltimore Colt. Thought I saw something under the wreath, but I didn't. It's a 1906. Got a 1903. Baltimore's got the majority of newer ones, but some nice newer ones. We've got an 1887. Got a little bit of corrosion, but it's an 1887. Let's see what we got. 1887. Still not bad in G4. It's a $3 scent. It's not terrible. We have an 1899. 1899. Still keeps us in the $3 range for G4. It's definitely better than G4. Definitely at least a VG8. Slightly off center, not enough to say that it's worth a bunch more. Got a 1902. Got a 1907. Only the 8 and the 9 would have a mint mark. 1907. And last, hopefully not least, it's a 1903. Not least, but it is last. 1903. So not too bad. Baltimore Colt, definitely cool with that lamination. You're definitely going to like that. And you got a date that you didn't have. So winner, winner, chicken dinner. I can promise you that if I'd have searched that bag, and you still have a chance to win the Flying Eagle scent. So you're still not totally done yet. I can assure you, if I'd have searched that bag, that lamination error would not have made it into the bag. I definitely would have pulled that out and sold it. All right, we only have 3 spots remaining. Let me double check that and make sure if there are any more spots. We do have to get through all the spots to do the giveaway for the Flying Eagle scent, but we can do it on another night. Doesn't have to all go tonight. We can do it on another stream. The next stream we won't be doing the buffaloes. We'll do the rest of the Indian head scents if there's any left by the time we get done. Let me double check PayPal, make sure there's no others. And it looks like we are caught up. So we have Treasure Turd, and then we have MTN still left to go. Treasure Turd's going to get 15 Indian head cents, and MTN's going to get another 15 Indian head cents. No problem, Baltimore Colt. Thank you for stopping by and participating in the stream. Always appreciate it. Treasure Turd. Good luck. Let's see what we can find you. Mix them around a little bit. Okay, I believe we have 15. We'll count them out, make sure. Count them in my hand as I was pulling them inside the bag. It looks like we do have 15. That was Mama Robber calling in. We can call Mama Robber back. I'll let her know I'm still streaming, but we're almost done. All right, I'll let her know. Let's see what we got for Treasure Turd. Up first, we have a 1906. A 1906 is in decent shape, really good shape. At least a VF. 1906. Not a VF, sorry. At least an F12. That's a $5 Indian head cent. Got a 1900. 1900. Is it VG? Probably a VG. That's a $3 cent. 1893. That's a little bit older. I think I could see Liberty on it. Is dark toned. Couldn't make out most of Liberty. I think that would put it in the VG. 1893. What do we got? 93. VG would be 4. G would be 3. There's half your money already. 1906 in book value. I know that stuff doesn't always sell for book value. 1906. Just using the red book as a guide. 1901. 1908. I didn't see a mint mark on the reverse, but let's take another look under the loop. No mint mark, but on the 1908, it's a $2. If it had an S, it would be a $90. But unfortunately, I looked at the reverse first. We have an 1899. 1899 is not in bad shape. You can see some of Liberty. 1899 in the $3 range at G4. It's definitely better at G4 though. At least a VG. Should make it a $4 cent. Book value. 1892. In the $3 range at G4. 1901. Got an 1899 in pretty good shape. 1899, still in the $3 range at G4. Definitely better than a G4 though. Definitely a treasure turd. This one looks to be in good shape. It's a 1907 though. Got some gunk on it, but definitely can see Liberty. Oh yeah. Got a little bit of gunk, but good shape. 1907. Got a 1902. Got an 1879. This one is in about good shape. Not 1879. 1879. In good, it'd be an $8. I think it's in about good, so it's probably a $4 penny. Not bad. 1907. And last and hopefully not least, is an 1887. I can read the date. It's not the best, so let's see what the back looks like here. It's pretty smoothed out. Let's see what the date brings. 1880. It'd only bring 5 a G4. It's definitely not a G4. It might be a poor, a poor 2. Let me know, Treasure Turd. It's an 1880. I can swap it out for a 1900 VG. A 1900 VG. Or you can take the 1880 in probably AG. No, probably a poor 2. It's probably what that is. Not in the best shape. Let me know if you want the 1900 or if you want the 1880. All right, and we'll swap it out for you. And that's the last swap out, so let's hope that we don't pull any more like that for MTN, because that's the last coin that I have to swap. Otherwise, we'll have to pull down a spot, which would throw my math all the way off. But let's hope that that doesn't happen. Again, it's unsearched, so I don't know what they look like any more than you do. And Treasure Turd, you'll get an entry to win the Flying Eagle cent as well. And as of right now, we have 3 spots remaining. Let me double check that, and let me check my messages, see what Mama Robber needed. Okay, we're going to bring up the be right back button. I'm going to have to leave for a second, make a phone call. I'll be right back. Give me just a moment, guys. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm back. Trying to get a machine for Mama Robber to make custom mugs for the channel. We're going to have custom COA limited edition, one of 10, 20, or 50. Coffee mugs and Yeti can coolies coming soon. So definitely stay tuned for that. I was trying to get with her to get the machine to do it. A 59 no shield. Well, let's see. A 64L on the ribbon. So in the book that I was going to make part of the giveaway, but I would have only been able to give 5 cents out, there is a 64. Oh, but it's put in the no L spot, not the L spot. But it's definitely got some nice color to it. Could be a proof, who knows? But definitely cool. But yeah, I definitely need to scope that 64. But let's get to MTN. Let's check the books, make sure that nobody else got in. That is a nice 64. So we're going to have that album in the auction on Thursday, along with a lot of stuff I picked up from the coin show, including some really nice proof-like and toned Morgan silver dollars. Yeah, it's on like Donkey Kong this week. I got some of the best stuff. I also have some Type 2 Eagles. I've got a Type 2 10th ounce gold eagle. All coming up on Thursday. But let's get this going. Looks like we just got MTN. We still got 3 spots remaining if we're going to do the giveaway for the bird scent tonight, but we can do another stream. All right, let's start that again. 1, 2, 3. All right, we got 15, I think. Let's count them out. Hopefully all of these are worthy, because I don't have a swap out option, except for another pull. All right, we did get 15. The Flying Eagle cents over here for the giveaway for the donator prize. First up, we have a $18.99. Got some gunk on it. Just gunk. Can pretty much read Liberty. It's not in horrible shape. $18.99. Still need to pull that 1888. Last 8 over 7. That would be nice. 1905. $1906. 1902. $18.99. In really decent. 1889. Sorry, 1889 in really good condition. Wow. That might be a red brown. 1889. I can still read Liberty. Can still see the feather definitions. The 1889. And F12 is 5, VF20 is 7. It's definitely in between that range. Probably more in the VF side, but nice coin. Got an 1897. It's dirty. Can still see some Liberty. Most of Liberty. At least a $4 cent. Book value. 1896. Good variety. $19.05. Got some shine on the reverse. Don't think it's anything special. 1907. See if we can find any 09s. 1906. 1903. Got an 1899. Still in that $3 range. And G4. Got a 1905 in really good shape. Definitely at least a VF. F12 to VF, 1905. F12, it's a $5 cent. Again, good variety. Got a 1900. And an 1890. 1890. All right, not too shabby. The 1900. Let me take a look at it again. Not seeing any damage on it, so it still could probably get a about good. So we'll see if my count was off. If we have anything else at the end, we'll see if we can go back and swap it out. Let me write that on here. MTN. Questionable. I don't have anything to swap it out for at this point, so we'll see. We'll see. All right, we'll see if anybody else got in. We still got 3 spots left before we finish the bag and give away the bird cent. The bird cent is the 1857 Flying Eagle cent. Really good shape. I mean, for an 1857 Flying Eagle cent, it's definitely better than a G4. Definitely an F12. Let's see what it looks like under. Let's see what the value looks like on the bird cent. $18.57. Even in G4, that's a $25 cent just by itself. So it's definitely better in G4. If it was a VG8, it's a $40 prize that you could possibly get. $18.57 doesn't show any in the book, but there could be some that I'm not aware of. But it doesn't show any known in the red book. The kids getting on your phone, Evil Lenny? We can take a look at it, see if I see anything. I don't see any signs of doubling, but I do see a sign of a overdate. But that date is removed a little bit. It looks like there's a 3 or a 6 to the right of the 7 in the 1857 date. That could be just my eyes playing tricks on me. Definitely some of those wispy overdate marks are on. Yeah, it definitely has some of those like ghost letters. It looks like it could be a 6 to the right of the 7 on that 1857. But it's the jackpot prize for the Indian head scent bag break. So keep that in mind. That'll be one of the 10 spots will get that as their prize. So we will draw a winner once we get all 10 spots donated for. We had 7 spots donated for tonight. So we'll do that and then follow it up by the remaining nickel bag break spots. If you guys want to do that on the next stream like this, it'll probably be another month before we do it. We do about one a month, one stream a month like this, where we do the Buffalo nickel bag break or the Indian head scent bag break, whatever I got going on that month. So yeah, I need to get off here. I have to make some phone calls and make sure arrangements are set for this weekend for my flight and everything else. And then, but I'll be on Thursday for the auction. And then when I get back next week, maybe we'll do it Wednesday. We'll finish up the last 3 spots of the Indian head scent, and then we'll do the rest of the Buffalo nickel bag break at the same time. So if that's all right with you guys, that's what I would like to do. I will say that I would like you guys to let everybody know that we are having the auction on Thursday night. You'll see an auction preview, and I don't need any charity support, but I need people to come out and support and participate in the auction because I do have some expenses to fly to Florida and back that I wasn't anticipating this month. So it's just a regular auction, not a benefit, not anything like that. But I do need people to show up and participate in the auction on Thursday. So let everybody know that we're going to have a Thursday auction, and it's from the coin show. So it's things that I haven't had in a long time. Some really cool silver rounds. I've got some casino tokens. I've got some toned proof like Morgan silver dollars. I've got some mint state Morgan silver dollars. I've got the full plethora available for Thursday night. So you guys will see an auction preview, and then you'll have a spreadsheet attached before we start on Thursday night at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. So Cajun Coin Hunter, welcome in. I appreciate you coming in. We are just about to finish up, though, because I have a few things going on personally that I got to get attended to. But we'll be back on Thursday night at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. So Cajun, you and everybody else, please tell everybody Thursday night, show up. Let's have some fun. We're going to have some silver games. We're going to have a lot of cool auction items. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have some good giveaways as well. One of the giveaways I'll show you now will be, and we have gold. We have Type 2 Eagles, Type 2 gold 10th ouncers, and this will be one of the jackpot prizes for Thursday's auction, a gold leaf $1,000 bill. That'll be one of the jackpot prizes that you can win if you win any auction item. You'll get an entry to win this. So we'll see you guys on Thursday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. Until then, Mickey Rouse Banks signing off. Happy hunting, guys. We'll see you on Thursday.